Hey Capricorn, welcome to Soul Embers and your reading. I hope everyone's well, happy, feeling amazing and are safe. And that 2022 brings you many blessings and lots of love. So today's reading, will this go the distance? You know, I thought I'd bring this topic to my YouTube family in the form of a tarot reading after I realized in recent months that the majority of my clients that came to me for guidance in their relationship or love life are asking this question more often than not. So considering it must be a collective energy at the moment, I thought I'd bring it to you guys and hopefully I can offer some guidance, clarity, and be of service in a way that's truly helpful to those of you that are asking this question right now. So Capricorn, let's jump into it and see first of all who I'm connecting with. So I've done the earth signs, I've done Taurus and Virgo, and the energy surrounding the earth sign so far is truly uplifting. I'm loving, I'm reveling in this energy. I'm drawing on it, I'm reaching out, and I'm feeling such positive vibes amongst the earth signs right now. I absolutely love it. Could do readings for you all day today. That's how motivating it and inspired I'm feeling about earth signs in their love life. So let's have a look and see. Who am I connecting with, and what is Capricorn curious to know about this person? Why are they asking if this is going the distance? What do we need to know? I love it, Capricorn. Love abounds. It's new. Hope, faith, belief. Big sigh of relief. You know, it just feels like the puzzle piece fits perfectly. It's whole. I'm feeling whole. And it's not about another person. It's this feeling of self-acceptance, self-realization. It's a feeling of just being who you feel you are, accepting wherever you're at on your journey and coming to peace with it. I feel the Capricorns I'm connecting with have been really hard on themselves. I feel you've been really hard on yourself, Capricorn, not only in your love life, but in every area of your life. And I almost feel like, I do feel like you've been punishing yourself in the sense of, you know, you believe that you should have known better. And as a result, you've worked really hard on rebuilding an aspect of yourself that you feel you should have known better in. And there's no rest for the wicked, and there's no shortcuts this time. And even if it hurts, or even if it's a deeply uncomfortable feeling, you're willing to go through that because you should have known better. That's the type of energy that I'm getting. And finally, there is this release of that, and there is self-acceptance, and there is this loving and nurturing and self-caring type of energy where you're finally appreciating yourself, where you're finally acknowledging your own effort, where you're finally, you know, it's so strong, Capricorn. I'm really drawn to it, and I keep getting messages and I'm still stuck on one card, but I have to keep going. So it's that feeling of there is no one else that can give you this deep sense of acceptance, of belonging, and of acknowledgement that you have experienced through a cycle that you've been through and fought to achieve within yourself. There is a new depth to you. This is absolutely amazing, and the floodgates open now. And I've got to tell you, Capricorn, get ready, because you are going to be, the blessings are going to rain upon you. There is going to be so much love. There's going to be people from everywhere that are going to show that they're supporting you. You're going to open your eyes to the love that's around you and accept it, because you deserve it. And you know, you don't have to reject it because you should have known better. I'll move on. I can keep going, but I won't. Okay, so what's this about? Give me some more. Give me some more. Interesting. Very, very interesting energy for you, Capricorn. I just get that, you know, you're definitely going through a major transition, releasing a lot of stuff, which is fantastic to see. Being a lot easier on yourself, being more loving towards yourself, which is great. The other thing that I'm getting here is that, you know, you feel that there are still things that you need to confront about yourself. I feel that there are still things that you feel you're in the dark about. A lot of the work that you've done in relation to feelings of unfulfillment in your emotional space, or when it comes to this particular person, if there's someone in mind, or love life in general, and meeting your match and really, you know, attracting the love that you're looking for, the type of person that you're looking for. I feel that a lot of the work was done on your own. You were keeping your blessings at bay. You weren't trusting yourself to make the right judgment for some time when it came to matters in the heart. It shut you down from feeling, I guess, from taking on new opportunities in your love life, or from wanting to invest your energy in love in general, whether this be with a particular person where you felt that there was a block or a barrier that you couldn't overcome, or whether it be with new love. So what I'm getting here is that you also may find that you've come to the realization that now is the time. You feel a lot stronger, you feel more self-accepting, and so now it's time to open your heart up, because this is about opening the heart space up, opening yourself up to receiving the acknowledgement you feel about yourself, to receiving love in a way that you've allowed yourself to love of yourself of late, in order for you to uncover what those other areas are that you need to confront and work through. You understand now that this is not something that you can do on your own. There needs to be a different energy. You need to take a little bit more of a risk through exploration, through your dating, or with this particular person. There needs to be more of a risk taken for you to be able to confront some other things that you may not even be aware are still lingering. So it's a very interesting type of energy, but let's try and bring this together and see what this is about. All right, Capricorn, what is this about? Tell me about this new love. Tell me about these new opportunities that beckon, and what Capricorn's going to do about this. What is this about? Let's have a look and see. What's the message for Capricorn? Well, you know, when the cards pop, they pop. All right, so what have we got here? I feel that there's going to be an offer made, and you might even miss it if you're not careful. It's one of those things where the person that you're questioning whether this will go the distance is someone that's going to approach you very tentatively, that's going to approach you with a very practical approach. It's not going to be something that is going to be, for example, they're not going to be very open about this. They're afraid of rejection. They want to pursue a future with you. They want to go in a direction with you that They want to build a future with you. They've learnt from the past they've learnt from their past relationships, and they now want to look into the future and leave it all behind. And they want to do that with you, Capricorn. The thing is that there is an element of uncertainty as to whether or not you're going to accept their offer. There is an element here that they feel that you're really closed off. You're protecting your heart space, and that you're refusing to see the beauty of what they have to offer. And so they're moving tentatively. They're going to approach you with this new idea, with a suggestion to kind of test the waters and see whether you're on board and whether you're going to explore this with them. This person doesn't take to rejection very, very well. They understand and they can see that not a lot moves you when it comes to the heart space. You're not easily influenced by your feelings, Capricorn. They understand that they can't come out to you with passion and desire and chemistry. This is more about feelings of safety, security, consistency. It's a more practical approach. They see that. But there is what I'm feeling is missing from this is the element of the spark. It is within you, Capricorn, but I feel that you haven't felt that spark for a long time. And this person is aware of that element of you missing. And they can't see that they've been igniting it for you. Now, whether this has got to do with someone that you're already in a situationship with or you're dating, whether this has got to do with new love in general, the same message applies. There is an element here that is missing that causes this person that you want to know whether it's going to go the distance or not, or if it's someone new that's going to come into your life, and you'll know when this starts to resonate. You look back on this reading, let's say, and this starts to resonate, that there isn't that spark. There is that uncertainty. So whilst you're ready to open up and you want to receive it, potentially this is what you need to confront. Why this spark, which lives within you, when you look back into your past and you think about your past relationships, the chemistry, the passion, the excitement, the sensuality, that sacral, that area, the sacral chakra, seems to be a little bit blocked. This is potentially the trigger. Okay, so let's have a look and see. Let's break this down a little bit more. I want to know, a little bit more. Oh my gosh, no joke, the sacral chakra, no effing joke. When you feel it, you feel it. And oh my gosh, the heart chakra. Capricorn, this is a very strong message for you. Major change is underfoot here. Major change. I feel that there is a message here that is trying to, your higher self, your spirit guides are trying to communicate with you. Pay attention. Really pay attention. The number 2 and multiples of 2 mean something. I've got number 4 here. I've got number 4 here. I've got number 2 here. I've got number 2 here. And I just feel like the multiples of 2 or 2 hold value. Look them up if they don't already mean something to you. But there is a message here that has to do with, why you're not feeling while you're not feeling it. Basically, this is like your libido. It's just not, you can't, it's doing nothing. You're finding it really difficult to be intimate, to feel that desire that you encompass, but for some reason something is blocking it. And Spirit wants you to really pay attention to the signs and synchronicities of what's being communicated here. Pay attention. This card here is all about willingly withdrawing and listening to the messages your higher self are trying to communicate with you when it comes to your heart space, which is something here that really needs to be healed, which is blocking your ability to feel desire. And I feel the Capricorns I'm connecting with know what this is about, understand what I'm talking about. They understand that there is something that they need to confront and that they need to see, they need to work through so that they can accept and move forward. But it's proving to be quite difficult to really, it's proving to be quite difficult to work past it. This feeling is it's so strong. It's the trauma that was caused has created such a strong barrier. It's really hard to break through for you. Let me pull out a couple more cards for you guys. So definitely some work on the heart space. Mainly, I feel that as a result of some experience that has happened, it's caused trauma within the heart space, which is caused the block within the sacral. So really working on reflection in the heart space will then start to create some kind of a flow within the sacral. Oops, too many cards. One more. Sorry guys, it's just too many cards there. Okay. What do you know? When you pull your own card, it's a good thing. Okay, so Capricorn, I have to say it as I see it. This is up to you. Will this go the distance? I feel that there is someone in your life that really wants to pursue, that is either coming or is already here and wants to create with you. And while you're asking, will this go the distance? I feel that what you're trying to do is make sure you're protecting your emotional well-being and not putting any of yourself at risk, because you've been traumatized. So it's really, I get it, it's understandable. But this is a fear that is holding you back from actually allowing this beautiful energy of love to wash over you. You've come so far already, Capricorn. You know, this realization that you had, this self-acceptance is here to replace that fear. So maybe what you need to work towards is confronting the fact that that fear no longer serves you. You've got this now. You've got this. You don't need that fear to constantly remind you that you need to protect yourself. So it's going to, will this go the distance? Yeah, it has the potential definitely to go the distance, but this is in your hands. You know, yourself, your personal fulfillment, sharing that with someone is very different than giving it up for someone. The perspective I have to offer here is, rather than view it, your personal fulfillment and what you've worked so hard to achieve, rather than viewing as giving it up, to cater for something or to risk something not working out. It's more about sharing it. When we share it, it doesn't necessarily mean that we're being depleted of it. It means we're in control of how much we share. It means that it is an exchange that we're giving to others that allows for reciprocation of the same type of energy, of fulfillment on their behalf to take place. Whereas when we view it as we're giving it up, we're already viewing it as a lack or a loss. So rather than view whatever it is that you have to invest in as I'm giving it up, we're viewing it as I'm sharing it. And where that, let me tell you, the message Spirit has to you, for you is, trust me, where this comes from, this emotional fulfillment that you have, it's endless. It's endless. You can keep reducing that. It lives within you. You're able to, you're so strong, Capricorn, that you're able to keep providing it, to keep giving of it, to keep generating it. You don't seek it out externally. It is something that you have learned to nurture and grow within yourself through different seasons, through the challenges and through the celebrations. So no one can take something that like this away from you. Have faith in yourself, Capricorn. I want to pull out a couple more cards. I don't know why. I just know that that's what I need to do. Master. You know, I'm just going to hold these two cards up, and I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to let you guys interpret this for yourself. We have the Devil who bounds, who you know, is basically feeds our fears, let's say, in this particular reading of what I'm feeling. And we have our heart here, this beautiful heart that's in a cage. And this man's holding it. So I'm going to let you think about how that resonates with you in your situation and how you can set that heart free based on what we've just said. No, that's all we've got. It's time, Capricorn. It's time to let go. It's time to move on. And it's not that you're moving on from anybody else than the person that you've outgrown, so that you can receive this beautiful blessing that's waiting for you, so that you can finally see, you know, take this blindfold off and you can finally see the opportunities that beckon you, the opportunity in this situation. You know, whether it will go the distance or not, you can't see it, you've got your back to it. So you can turn around and see this opportunity that beckons you. And you can take it and start on that new journey. Guys, I hope you found that helpful. If this reading resonates, and this is something that you'd like to work, if this reading resonates and you'd like to reach out for a personal reading, to work on letting this go, whatever this is, and allowing that blessing to come through, feel free to reach out. I would love to work with you on that. Other than that, I hope you found this helpful today, and I hope you have a fantastic week. Bye, Capricorn.